Your younger brothers just returned from the city. And you left them all by themselves. Eh? Anyway, go and get hot water for them to take their bath. They are very tired.
Chero. Mama, hold on.
Hurry up now!
So, it's because of hot water for Ugonna and Ekene that you woke me up from my beautiful sleep.
And their wives. Please hurry up. Get the hot water ready for them to take their bath.
Mama, okay, so I cannot have single small rest in this house again. Mama, there is gas in the house now. And they have wives.
Their wives should go and get hot water.
You know my wife?
Just go in there and get hot water and become okay.
Mama, you know that this thing you're doing is not good. Mama, you know it's not good though. I am their elder brother in case you have forgotten. I am their elder brother. I don't know whether I'm a slave in this house.
The only elder brother. Elder brother, but they are the one feeding you, clothing you, sheltering you. Then the elder brother on no shit. Go and get water for them, my friend. Then you not come on, the elder brother.
It's like a dream, so painful.
Alright.
Do you need anything?
Mama said the water heaters in the bedroom are not working. So I came to fix up water for you guys to take a bath.
You shouldn't have bothered. Eh? I'm already boiling water for shower.
Thank you.
But Ajindu, have you given a thought to what we discussed the last time we came back?
Yes, I have.
Okay, that's alright. We'll talk about it later. Alright? Yeah. Rajindu, are you okay?
Yes. Yeah, I'm fine. Not to worry, I'll see you later.
Rajindu.
Not to my wife, how are you?
You're here. Why are you eating out here? Why didn't you join the rest of the family on the dining table?
It's not a problem. I enjoy it, and moreover, this is my station, so it's nothing. It's something I'm used to.
Your station. Rajindu, you are the eldest in this family. Yet you behave like a total stranger. I don't like it.
My wife, I understand. Don't worry yourself, oh? Don't worry. It will be fine.
Is there a problem?
No problem, honey. I was just asking him why he's eating out here.
Is he complaining? Huh? Is he? Ago, are you complaining? Meanwhile, come and have this money. When you're done eating, go and replace the dead bulbs. Now, don't waste my time. Fast now.
Oh, now. You're ready?
Yes, I'm ready to go.
My son.
See the city you're going this time. Eh? Everything will work for you.
Hey. Amen. Sir.
Everything will work in your favor.
Amen, Mama.
You see this way you're going with a small bag. You will come back with a very big bag with plenty of money inside.
Amen. 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 Amen.
Oh?
Alright, Mama. Alright, Mama. Mama, please. Please. You know you are the only one I have left now. I'm begging you in the name of God, please take care of yourself. Take care of yourself for real. I'll be praying for you. Time to time, I'll always come to the village to visit you.
No problem.
And always take your drugs.
I will. And remember to greet your uncle for me. Tell him we appreciate all his love and kindness towards us. Oh? Okay. And remember to give the wife that ogiri I gave you. What is you? What did you keep it? Keep it in there.
I told you I'm not going to carry that ogiri. What sort of embarrassment is that now? How can I be carrying ogiri from the village to the city? Mama, I'm a big boy, you forget to. Mama, you send your ogiri to them through someone next, not me.
Just put it here now. Meanwhile, I cook with it here.
Mama, I won't. Don't worry. They have spices they use to cook in the city, not ogiri.
It's getting late.
Mama, lest I forget.
What is it?
Don't forget to give that phone number to Ujunwa so she can always reach me in the city.
Of course, I will give it to her now. What small phone number? Not like that.
Mama, promise me, Mama.
I will give it to her. I will give her the number now.
Alright.
Oh, save Johnny. Oh, careful. Oh,
Mama, I'll miss you.
It's just me now.
Stop, don't cry. Let me start going before you start crying now.
No problem, I won't cry. Oh, save Johnny. Oh.
Hey, you don't mean it. Hey, that's a more when you move. I mean, I can't take such a thing. You know me now. I cannot. The game will be very quiet.
Well, your hair is so fine. Where did you get it?
Well, you know my plug now. You know my plug. Oh, no, I don't. Anyway, I'll introduce you to her.
Okay, that would be nice.
Okay, I'll be going in. Then your husband is well to do. You should be wearing good hair.
I've heard you.
My wife. Both of you are here.
Yes, sir.
It's time for lunch.
Hey, food is ready.
2 of you should go and prepare food for your husbands. I'm sure by now they should be hungry.
Mama, we just got back yesterday and you are asking us to come and cook. Eh? Mama, I want for you. You should be pampering us by now. We need to rest. We came here to rest, Biko.
Mama, please. What's for lunch?
Mom, I bought things for her soup. Chijindo will pound the abo, while 2 of you will cook the soup.
I'm sure by now your husbands must have been hungry.
Yeah. Oh, Nne, let's go.
Let's go. I said okay.
Adanna, go with her to the kitchen and cook food for your husbands.
Mama, I just told you now that I'm tired. Mama. It's not just a house soup. Ordinary house soup. Mata will cook it now. She can take care of it. Because as for me, I'm chilling. This is chilling mood. Mama, when the food is ready, let me know. Eh? Oh yeah, make a mara. Why Mama? Do I look deaf to you? Do I look deaf to you, or is it a crime that I must answer your greeting?
Is there any law binding me that every greeting, even from a mad person like you, I should answer? Huh? What is it? Otutuka, you should have been to church. Or your boy, you okay?
Mama, I went for morning mass.
And so? Sundays are the day God said, keep it holy for I am holy. Make yourself holy today. Yes! By staying in your father's house and closing your legs. What is it?
Mama, I don't mean to upset you. Please, I'm sorry.
So can I go to church now?
Mama, please.
What is it?
Uchenna said he was going to leave a number with you. A number can reach him on.
He did not give me any number. Am I holding any phone now? I don't have a phone. The one I have is the one he will use to reach me, not to store your number. He did not give me any number.
Mama, but that's not true because he specifically told me that he was going to give you the number. Are
you mad? So you know myself better than me?
What are you doing here?
Mama, what is it?
Shut up! Can't you hide your jealousy for your brothers a little? Because they're successful and you are not. That is why you are angry.
Mama, me jealous over my younger brothers.
Yes.
Mama, me jealous for what? Why? Why would I be jealous?
What are you doing here? What are you doing here? You are supposed to be at home attending to them. Why did you open your shop?
Hey, Mama. Mama, why? I have pending jobs. My customers have started disturbing me. I came to see what I can do. So because I came to my shop, that be... Mama, why are you doing this to me?
I am yet to see that millions you have made so far. Oh yes! You don't dress well. You don't pay house bill. You are jealous. You are jealous. What are you doing here, Paribri? Please go home. Go home and pound apple for me. Yes, your brothers and their wives. They have to eat this afternoon. I need you. Go home.
So you just to pound apple that I should go home and leave my shop, okay?
Yes.
But you're there.
I'll see. Paribri. Why am I wasting my time? I give you 10 minutes. If I don't see you at home, you can tell them. Look for it. You must have them. Paribri.
No, sorry. Why? Sorry, sir.
Thank you, my son. Thank you very much.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Mama has gone to call and see Joma. You'll be fine.
There is no need for that. There is no need. My son, I want you to promise me that you will take good care of your brothers and your mother.
I don't like what you are saying. I told you that you'll be fine. Nothing will happen to you. As soon as Nurse Joma comes, she will commence treatment on you. Nothing will happen to you, Papa.
My son, I don't think you heard what I said. I said you should promise me that you will take good care of your brothers and your mother.
Papa, I promise.
Good.
I promise. I'll try my best.
Good.
Yes, Papa.
Let me rest. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. You will not lack anything. You will never lack as long as you keep your promise. You will never lack what you will use to take care of your brothers and your mother.
Papa, it's okay. Nothing will happen to you, please. Just be strong, Papa.
Let me rest. Let me rest.
Okay.
Let me rest.
Papa? Papa? No. Papa, you said you want to rest, and this can't be the rest, Papa. Papa? Hey! Papa? Papa? Hey! Papa? 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 Hey! Papa? Papa? No, Papa? Papa?
Jindo, why are you crying? And why is your father covered? No, speak of it. Huh?
Papa.
Talk now, Papa. Give me that. Don't worry. You'll be fine. No, sir, give me.
Mama.
Calm down.
Calm down. Explain it. Check it out.
Mama.
Get him, eh? Come, I want to kill me. What? Mama, tell me. Hey! China, come here.
Mama, put yourself together.
Papa, put together. Papa Jindo.
Mama, let me explain.
Papa Jindo.
Mama.
Papa Jindo. Papa Jindo.
Mama.
Please. China,
Henry's body cannot be put to rest because he's owing the homeowner. He should clear his debt. You all know that this has been the position of the homeowner since time immemorial. You should go and find money to clear the debt.
My husband, we don't have 50,000 naira to pay my late husband's dues. Please allow us bury him. Then we will look for the money to perform the burial rites.
No way. We cannot change the law because of him. However, if you want to bury your husband and their father, you can go ahead, but will not be a part of it. We cannot change the law because of him until he clears his debt.
My fellow elders, we all know how long Ichie or Harry suffered for the same illness that took his life. I think we have to consider the fact that they have suffered for too long. Ichifani is right. This is our tradition and our customs. This is the law of our people, of Umunna. But in some situations, I think we should amend the same law. I know 50,000 is too big, but it's equally too small. This time we should be our brother's keeper. Now that Ichoheri is late.
Then you pay it. If you say 50,000 naira is not money, that it is too small, pay it. I advise you, Iche Ibekwe or whatever they call you. If you don't have anything to say, you better shut up. Shut up! And stop talking nonsense, rubbish.
Yeah. Ichifani, if you dare tell that nonsense again, if you insult me again, I will show you another people that don't know. Yes, what will you do?
Don't you know me? Go and ask them about me. Me?
It's okay. Ichifani, you're not here. Yes. Or there's another fire in the house. It's okay. It's okay. Are you still fine? It's okay. Tell me again. It's okay. It's okay. You are putting the
Draw the tail of a tiger. You see me.
You are back already?
Not yet. No, bro.
Why?
Mama, there is something bothering me I would like to discuss with you.
What is it?
Mama, I want to drop out of school so that my brothers will continue.
Are you out of your mind? Jindo? Do you know how many years it took you to gain admission into university to study medicine? Your father almost sold everything to see you through in school. And now you said you want to drop out from school. In your final year? No. It is a must. You must complete that course.
Mama, you don't seem to understand me. If dropping out of school will make my brothers better persons in life, let me do it, Mama. Let me do
Ugonna and Ekene should go and learn trade.
Yes, sir.
Oh yes. Yes. You will go back to school. In fact, it's a must. You are going to complete that course. You are not dropping for them. No way.
Mama, Ugonna is at the back of that place crying that he doesn't want to quit school. Even Ekene, I swear, he told me that yesterday.
Give them time. Give them time. They will get over it. You are going back to school. You are not dropping.
Mama, I don't like what
you said. Hey, the discussion is over. Now, please go and get grass for the goats. Ekene, my son.
Mama.
Please, there's something I want to beg you for.
Well, what is it that you want to beg me, Mama?
You see, since your father's death, things have become very difficult for us. I will not be able to see you and your brothers through school. So I have decided that you and Ugonna drop out from school so that your elder brother Chinjindo can continue.
Mama, why will you say a thing like that?
Ekene, Chinjindo, your elder brother, is in his final year. So he cannot drop from school now. Please, my son. Your mother is begging you. It's only me. Please, Ufuaka Kamjise, Naga Nozeya. Will you do it for your mother?
Mama, you know it's not easy. How will I just drop out from school? Okay, fine. If I decide to drop out now, how about my brother Ugonna? How are you going to discuss this with him?
I know what education means to you. But for Ugonna, God will give me the grace. I will find a way to talk to him. I have called Echidime, my brother, to come take you and Ekene to learn trade. No. You don't need to cry. Like I said, it's only me, your father, my bone supporter is no more alive. Please, heed to my plea, please. Someday you will go back to school. Oh, my Gary business cannot permit me. I mean, I can't use Gary business to train you, all of you. 3, only one woman. Please. Ma'am. Oh?
Mama, no! Don't tell me that. Eh? Mama, these are my younger brothers. And they have to continue their education. Nothing will stop them from continuing their education. Mama, I am their elder brother. If anyone has to drop out of school, it should be me, Chidendo, and not my younger ones. What to give out this thing, Mama? Eh? Ekene and Oguna will continue their education. Period.
Listen, Dendo, we are stepping out from school. It's for your own benefit. This is your finance, and you just need to forge ahead and continue. After your own, then we can proceed.
Ekene, it seems that you don't understand what we are talking about here. Do you? You don't understand. Listen, let me clear the fact. You must continue your education. You must continue your education. And nobody stops you from continuing your education. Mama, I will work so hard to make sure that they continue their education.
Thank you very much, Brother. You see, I thank you very much for what you did for me. I promise I will make you proud.
It's okay. It's okay. You see, what I need from both of you is success. You owe me success. Just make sure you succeed in life. Please. I will try my best and make sure that you make it big in life. Just go. Don't think about me. I can handle myself.
Jendo, are you serious about this you're saying? Like, do you know what you're trying to do? Your finance. Your finance. You want to give up your finance because of us?
Chijendo! Jendo! Bia, biko. What is keeping you now?
Mama.
Take these foodstuffs to your brothers in school.
Okay.
What are you scattering there?
Mama.
Where did you get all that money?
Mama, this money, I am going to share it equally for Ugonna and Ekene.
And how much is that?
16,000! And they will have it 8,000 naira each. Trust me.
That's good of you.
Yes.
Here is 20,000 naira. Add it to that and give it to them.
Mama, 20,000. Papa!
Hurry up.
Papa, this is the highest amount they are receiving.
Do you have transport fee?
You don't need to bother. I have, Mama. Let me hurry up so I will come back.
I have no other hope, and I promised Papa I will be there for you, for better, for worse. I have no other hope, and I promised Papa and you that I'll be there for you, for better, for worse.
I've told you times without number to leave Uchenna and the mother alone. I mean, look at the embarrassment they gave you today. She's so lucky I was not the one. I would have pushed her down.
There is nothing I have not done to please that woman. But she's never satisfied.
That woman is a witch. Only a witch does not appreciate good things. Let her be. If only she will accept me. She does not, and will not accept you as her daughter-in-law. So please, quit trying to force yourself.
Isn't I love Uchenna. I love him so much. The love I have for him is so strong. And I'm not going to quit trying. I have to keep trying until she finally accepts me. And I know that someday she will.
Good luck in your chase. I don't want to sound discouraging, but I don't see it happening. Uchenna's mother is wicked. The whole village knows that. I mean, please.
Yes,
Obi.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey! How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
When did you come back from the city?
I came back 2 days ago for my uncle's burial. You know my uncle now?
I know. That's so thoughtful of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, are you married?
Mama married. I'm not yet married though, but I believe husband will come at the right time.
Yes, so husband will come at the right time. In fact,
Amen.
it has come already.
Amen.
Where is it that you work now?
I work with the bank.
Hey!
By the grace of God.
Ego. No
Hey,
problem.
Mama.
I'm going to church now. Okay. When you get home, greet your mother for me.
Okay. Mama, take care of yourself. Oh.
Greet your mother.
I will, ma. Bye.
Hey! Hey! Jehovah is your name. Jehovah is your name.
Let me take a look at what you've done so far. Jindo, disappoint me. Is it so? How? Why do you want to steal from me? Me? No, me. Why do you want to steal from me? You want to steal from your own blood brother. Why would you want to do that?
So how? I've never stolen a penny from you. All the money you give to me was disbursed accordingly.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Accordingly. And where is 30,000 naira? Come here. Come and look at it. Where is this 30,000 naira? Or you want to tell me that this 30,000 has suddenly developed feet and walked out of this compound? Jindo, I placed you in charge of this site because I want you to take good care of my properties. But how do you want to pay me back for my trust? Stealing from me.
Uguna, I've never stolen a penny from you. I'm sure if you give me time to think through this, I will remember where the money entered. Trust me, I did not steal any money from you. The only money that I've taken is the 3,000 that you said I should take when I was sick. Nothing more.
Oh, shut up. Now you started stammering. I don't know you as a stammerer. Come here. Come and look at it. Look at it where if you are blind. This is 30,000 naira. It is written black and white here. So why are you lying? Why don't you want to get off this your poverty mentality? You want to seize every opportunity, every little opportunity to steal from me to enrich yourself. Have you seen it? Have you seen why you can't go front, you can't come back? Huh? Now go inside. Get every single thing that has to do with my site. Bring it for me. I want to hand it over to someone who will take good care of it. Now go inside. I said go inside!
Me too. When I remember.
You remember what? What?
Wait, calm down now. Let me explain to you. You remember that you asked me to give Mama 20,000 the other time? And you asked me to give Uncle Ibekwe 10,000. Is that not the 30,000 we were talking about? Is that not it?
Really? Is that so? Okay, yeah, you're right. But you should have written it down here. You should have written it down here. Everything has to be accounted for. Anyway, I'm sorry for the words I used. You made me lose them. I'm looking at this pamphlet. Come, let me show you something. Jinu, come down.
I saw Obi on my way to church yesterday.
Oh, really?
Hey, Sanu! She was looking so beautiful. So how is she?
She's fine. She left for the city this morning.
Already?
Yes.
Hey, that's nice. I actually came so that we can discuss something very important.
I hope there is no problem.
Mama, there is no problem at all. It's just that I came to ask for her hand in marriage for my son, Ujenna.
Did Ujenna ask you to look for a wife for him?
No. Yes. Ujenna is my only son. I want what is best for him. And Obi is that woman for him. No other one else.
Is Obi my daughter?
Yes!
Well, I will tell Obi about your proposal. Whatever she says, I'll tell you.
Now you have come. Please, my friend, talk to her. Try to convince her. Now I'm counting on you. Now that we are friends, if we become in-laws again, that'll be the best.
Don't worry yourself. I will send words to her.
Look at how fine you're looking. See the kind of fine gown you're using to start home.
Look at me. Very soon now, when Obi comes to your house, your own will flow. See you, my friend. Bye-bye.
I have no other hope, and I promise, Papa, I will be there for you, for better, for worse. I have no other hope, and I promised, Papa, you that I will be there for you.
Wife, I'm not hungry.
Why?
I'm not hungry. Wow. Oh, just imagine it. Imagine my brother was accusing me of stealing from you. Does he know how much of my money that have gone into this project?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Don't worry, I'm going to talk to my husband about it, okay? But for now, I want you to eat your food. I'm sorry. Please.
I'm not hungry at all.
Please, I'm begging you. You haven't eaten anything all day. I want you to put something in that tummy of yours, please.
Okay, if you insist, just drop it. I'll eat when I'm hungry. I'm not hungry yet.
Yes, I insist. Please promise me you're going to eat it.
Jindu, what have you done to what people? People of this world in the old world. What have you done to them? Aye!
went too far this time around. How could you accuse your own elder brother of stealing from you?
Well, it was a mistake. A mistake that was caused by him.
So what if he actually spent the money? Is there enough to appreciate him for all his sacrifices in this family? Tell me. If you must know, your brother is sad and angry in his room. Look, I'm not in support of the way you and Ekene treat him. I don't like your attitudes towards him.
What do you mean?
Don't act like you don't know what I'm saying. For instance, every member of this family stays in the main house, while brother Jindu stays at the security man post. Why is that?
No, honey, you know that this house belongs to Ekene and not me.
Well, did you talk to him about it? Did you? No. You're comfortable watching your own elder brother suffer. God, I can't look at you right now. Please.
Why are you going? Come back here. Hey, baby, come. You don't get mad at your husband because of another man, right?
I'm just not happy with all this. I'm not.
It's okay.
I have no other hope, and I promise, Papa, I will be there for you, for better, for worse. I have no other hope.
Where is Chijindo? Where is this boy? I can have my son, please, I'm coming. Where is Chijindo? Where is this lazy bag of pole? I'm out with this balloon, where is he? Hey! I can have, please, I'm coming, my son. Chijindo!
Mama, what is it? Okay.
Chijindo!
Why are you banging the door like that? Is there a problem?
You lazy bag of pole. A grown man like you, sleeping by this time of the day. Go open the gate. Go and open the gate for your younger brother Ekene. Ekene has been outside there under the sun, boiling almost an hour now, and you are here busy sleeping.
Mama, so it's because of gate that you woke me up from sleep. Just to come and open the gate for my younger brother at that matter.
Sleep. Chijindo. You are sleeping by this time of the day. If I don't make it. If I don't make it, lazy bag of bone. Your mates are out there, hustling, trying to become somebody in life. My own son is busy sleeping by this time of the day. Shame on you. Look at the younger ones. They are successful, doing well in life, happily married. And you are happy with your condition. You are happy with the state that you are. If you're there, make it, shame on you. Please go and open the door. You want to be down shadow?
It's okay, I'll go. No problem.
But
just know that there is
move.
all these things that you're doing to me. One day you tell me if you're really my mother.
God, nonsense. Sorry, Mary. Hey, I'm a man. Child. Then all you do is to eat, to sleep, wake up and eat again.
My heart is broken. I literally didn't know. I sacrifice all for you. I sacrifice everything. I sacrifice all for you. I sacrifice everything.
Chijindo. Why are you walking like you're so lost? Is everything okay? Are you alright? You look so lost. What is the problem?
Okay, I'm tired. Ika, I don't understand it anymore. This word, I just don't get it. Is it a crime for me to love my brother so well that I'm ready to do anything for my siblings? But still, they will still treat me like a slave, like a nobody in my own brother's house. I'm just tired of the whole thing because...
Calm down, just take things easy.
You cannot solve all the problem by killing yourself like this. Just take things easy. Don't forget that God is always there for us. There is nothing you ask him that he will not do for you. There is nothing God cannot do in this life. And also remember that I'm always here. Anytime you need anybody to call on, don't hesitate to let me know. Just take things easy. Everything will be fine. It's just a matter of time.
Thank you very much, Obi.
So, just take it easy, okay?
I'll see you.
What are you doing? Why did you come back from the city? Are you okay? What happened?
I'm not okay, man. Look at me. Look at your son. Back to the village, back to square one again, Mama.
Hey! Hey! My enemies are at it again. My enemies are at it again, oh! This time they won. What happened? Don't give me a while.
Mama, when I got to the city, I went straight to the company to report for work. Only to find out there was no such company.
Nick, does that mean that the company does not exist or something?
Mama, no, it does not exist too.
Hey!
All scam. It was all scam, Mama. Hey.
All that money gone?
Everything gone, Mama. Everything gone, Mama. How am I going to tell Uju? How am I going to look to her face and tell her?
Oh! Can you stop? Forget that girl now, because we are talking about your future here. You're talking about a woman. Why? Ha! I met a girl, man, one more. Hey! I said it. My enemies at it. They are fighting me directly. Mommy former, this one. For making my son go through this kind of pain. Hey! God will judge you.
My brothers, Mama, I called this meeting because there's something I want to discuss with you.
No, Biko. If it's about money, please, count me out. You already know why I'm in this village. I'm not done with my factory project and you're bringing, please, maybe you can ask for money in the next 2 months. It's a project. Mama got signed in the next 2 months, please. Don't be angry. I don't have that money to spare now.
Go ahead. Okay, if you look, you people will know that I've come of age. They look at me here to work. So I said it would be nice that I make all my own family, just put my own little family together. So I'm asking that you people would join me so that I can help me marry a wife and just do small little traditional wedding. Just small thing.
So how do we come in?
Just to join me as brothers and help me put together this marriage so that just very small thing. Just to can work at the back here.
I thought what you should be asking for is to be established financially. When your brothers support you to get married, by the time children begins to come, who takes care of them? Your brothers?
There is God.
Well, Mama, I'm not against him getting married though, Yota. But you have to think very well. Marriage is not something you just wake up one morning and jump into. You have to be very sure
That is what you really want. Yota. And Mama make her point from another angle. You have to make sure you have money. You can't just marry like that. Yota. So you got to be very sure. When you're fully sure that that's what you really want, why not? Well, your brothers will step in for you.
Mama, you have said it all. Because a man at your age who is heading to 50, you don't even have what you can do to sustain the family you are planning to build. I mean, you should think of what to do, something nice, you know, or Ibu Monday Hamanagari. That is not job. If there's something good doing, then you can think of bringing someone's daughter home. To be where? Okay?
Oh, yeah, gender. You cannot feed yourself. You not even hardly, you cannot feed yourself. So I advise you to go back and think of what to do first with your life. You're no longer a child. Oh, you should walk with somebody's child.
But is that not God again?
Mama, that is very rude now. Why are you people? It's not fair. It's not fair. He's a human being. No? Yes. He already told you people there is God. That with God all things are possible. Yes. God will throw Ghana must go of money from heaven and give to him to marry.
Oh, Ekene. It's a no okay, man.
Life has changed a little. The one who cooked. Your maid. Look at me very well. Do I look like a housemaid? I'm a maid. Me. Go and earn a living. Your maids are earning livings. Go and work with your 2 hands. When you discovered that our company was a scam, why didn't you find somewhere else and fix yourself and keep staying in the city? Cheap food, free food. Go and work. Go and work.
What is the problem? What have I done wrong? Is it my fault? Is it my fault? Mama, see, Mama, I'm not cut out for this. I know what you want, and I'm not ready for it. What is it now? I'm not ready for your trouble this morning.
No, it is my fault that you're 40 years and still eating free food in my house. It is my fault. I know what I want. That means I want quarrel. You're a madman. You're foolish. Who wants to quarrel with you? Huh? Who wants to quarrel with you? Go and work and take care of me. When will you take care of me? Is it when I'm dead? People work, take their mothers abroad, buy cars, change their house, build new ones. You are here.
Mama, is it my fault? Is it my fault? Did I make myself? Did I create myself? Is it my fault that I'm like this?
Mechano! You have 2 hands. You have 2 hands. You have 2 legs. How are you? How else do you want to look to make the money? It's normal. Full-fledged man. Go and walk. Go and walk. If I make you go and walk.
Mama, I will walk. I am doing my best. But don't worry. I will disappoint you. I will disappoint all of you. Soon, by the grace of God, I will make money. I will buy big cars, and I will disappoint the people. I will shock you, Mama. I will shock all of you. Yes, I'm doing my best. I will shock you.
Go and do it.
Don't worry, Mama.
Go and walk.
Yes, I will walk. I will be walking. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I didn't create myself. I didn't make myself like this.
You have 2 legs, tall. You have 2 hands. You cannot use it to walk. Is it my fault I'm like this? How are you? People are hustling, making money, trying to do 1 or 2 things. Who's thinking
Chijendo. Chijendo.
Yes, my wife. Yes.
Who is your wife?
Sorry.
If you see your wife, won't you know her?
Sorry.
Biko, give me the car key.
The car key, huh? My wife, please, it looks like you're going out.
Your wife. Your wife.
So it looks like you're going out.
I think I'm actually coming in.
I'm sorry, it's I wanted to know if you're going through the Village Square so that I can follow you and drop, then I'll take Keke from there to
Chidendo, what's the meaning of this?
don't worry, I'll manage, don't worry.
Well, I can't start the wicked, you know. My name is good for gossip. Take this 100 naira. Need to find bike or keke.
100 naira.
No, what happened to 100 naira? Can you afford 100 naira?
I'm sorry, don't worry. It's okay. I'm alright.
The good things of this world. We are family. Please don't deny me. The good things of this world.
Baby, what happened to you?
Oh, God.
Talk to me. Baby, come on, talk to me. What happened?
I was duped. They duped me. They took all the money. I know, yes, it's my fault. It's my fault. Should have made an inquiry. Should have confirmed, verified this company before investing in them. They took all my money. I'm sorry.
Baby, come here.
I'm sorry.
Baby, it's not your fault, okay? Please, don't talk like that. We should thank God you came back alive. Do you know what would have happened if those people were kidnappers or ritualists? As for the money, just let it go. Your life is more important. Okay? God will bring more money.
Thank you for your understanding.
Okay, my love.
Thank you for your understanding.
Come on. Stop it. Baby, thank God for your life. Thank God. Baby, have you been home? Have you had anything to eat?
Nothing. I'm not even hungry.
Oh, come on,
I'm
baby.
not hungry.
Baby, stop it. Okay, let's just thank God for your life, okay?
We are family. Please don't deny me. The good things of this world. We are family. Please don't deny me. The good things of this world.
Baby, gently. Don't choke. Have some water.
You don't know how hungry I am.
Is it that bad?
If I have the chance, I will eat full elephants. Thank you. Thank you so much for this food.
It's okay. So baby, what do you intend to do now?
I'm not even thinking right now.
I don't know what to think. My mother is not even helping matters. That is my biggest problem right now.
I'll talk to my uncle, Uncle Felix. So, just send me a copy of your CV so that I can forward it to him. Well,
the one that works in an oil processing company, Warri.
Yes. I hope he listens.
I hope so too. God, please allow him to listen.
He will listen by God's grace.
Thank you. Baby, you're such an angel. God actually sent you to come and guide me, to come and protect me. You're my guardian angel. You're so encouraging and supportive.
Thank you too, my love. Let me get you something to give to Mama when you get home. Yeah. And I will see you on my way home. Okay? I'll be right back.
Okay, so you have a good heart. You go continue to bless me.
What is so important you want to discuss with me that I can't wait?
Do you remember that, my friend? That one I told her we got married into this community the same day. That one that used to come here when you were much younger. We were sleeping.
Oh. The one you told me both of you had misunderstanding at the market.
Now you're talking. If you can remember her, that means you can as well remember the daughter, Obi.
Oh, of course, I remember her.
Good. I ran into her. She's grown into a very beautiful woman. She's rich. I know you like her. That's kind of women you used to like.
Of course, we're friends.
Hey! Diana, that makes it easier. I told her mother that you and her can get married. I mean, you and Obi will get married.
Don't tell me you've gone to propose to her on my behalf. Huh?
Why are you sounding like that? You are my only son. If it means me, your mother, Monica, going to marry that girl for you, Mesigomia, I will go and marry her for you. Pay her bride price. She's beautiful. She's classy. She's educated. Hey, she has a promising future and everything you will need as a man.
So, Jindo, how have you been now?
Okay, my dear, it's not been very easy, but I thank God that I have you as a friend who encourages me. It's I'm getting stronger by the day.
Okay, no problem. I just wanted to give you this small money. I know that you need something, you know, so that you can be able to get one or two things you need for yourself.
This one will get me a million things.
No, it's just small amount of money.
Okay, you don't know how hard it has been for me in this town. So that's why I'm keeping it well before some of these people come and sit and say I should give them small.
I know. I know everything that has been happening, so
thank you.
I understand. You're welcome.
Hey!
Mama, what is the meaning
of Anumpa!
You sat down here telling her all manner of your fake stories. Now called you what an innocent girl, you see. Now tell me, if you impregnate her, can you be able to feed
Mama,
her?
what is the meaning?
Shut up, Gamonte! And you are here, listening to him. In or here? No again. See, amongst my children, he's the only useless one. He's my son. No? He is my son, not my stepchild, my own son.
Ma, how can you say that?
Shut up! I'm trying to save your life. I advise you to go and look for men that are meaningful. Men that has potentials. That will marry and put you at home, in the house, feed you with your children. You never put it in the and here or put or bag ego. People will hear you bag the money. Let's go. Go home and find apple for me. See, let me not reach house before you. If I get there, I don't see you within 10 minutes. What you see from me, you won't believe that I'm your mother. Go home! Or put her bag ego. No, not all. When you hold tea, but there's someone ahead. Shush, check it.
It's okay. A mother will always be a mother.
But at this rate?
Yeah, but what can you do about it? She's still your mother, remember?
Are you sure?
I just want to let you know that everything will be fine in a short time. Just calm down, take things easy, okay?
I think I saw somebody like Uchenna yesterday. Before I could get closer to him, he had gone.
He's the one. Uchenna is back.
He's back? I thought you said he had a job in the city.
My sister, it was a scam. Some dubious people are using jobs to scam people of their money. You know, they make them offers, job offers with attractive salaries, but all scam.
This is a new one. God, please save us from the hand of all these scammers and all these fake people out there. I pity him.
My dear.
Poor boy.
I felt so sorry for him. You know, he was so optimistic when he left this village. But now, all his monies, dreams, hopes, all gone. Just like that. Anyways, I'll speak with my uncle to see if he will be kind enough to help him get a job in his company.
Just like that, Ujunwa. Hope you're not making a mistake. Hope you're not doing something you're going to regret it later.
No. I mean, I will not regret it. Uchenna and I will get married. Besides, if it's good for him, it's good for me. And whatever I do for him, I do for both of us.
Let him get married to you first. Tell him your uncle says he's only going to help him once you guys are married. To be sure it's for both of you. Be wise, Uju. Use your head. A man is never yours until you're married to him. You need to tell your uncle to help him.
I have no other hope, and I promise, Papa, I will be there for you, for better, for worse. I have no other hope, and I promised Papa and you that I'll be there for you, for better, for worse.
What is this? What is all this now? One cannot move freely again. Is it not know why they know for you? What is it?
She Jindu. Jindu, it's me.
You who? I don't know you.
You don't recognize me? It's Peter.
Peter, my roommate in the university.
Yes.
Peter.
Jindu. Oh, God, my man.
What are you doing in my village?
Oh, my wife from this village. My wife's from this village. I came to pick my wife and my kids. They just came to spend some time with my mother-in-law.
You're married?
Yes!
With kids?
Jindu.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I'm happy for you.
What happened to you? You just disappeared.
Peter, let's not go into it. Obaru, let's leave it.
What?
It's a long story.
Long story?
Yes.
Okay, don't worry. I have all the time. Okay? You will tell me all the story. Enter the car. Let's find somewhere, relax and talk.
I should enter.
Enter the car.
What of your wife and kid?
Jindu, don't worry. Enter the car. Come on, my man. Enter the car. Let us go. My man. Old school days. The last time I saw you was during the graduation. When we were almost coming out from
Mama, you cannot force me to marry Obi. It will never happen. Mama, listen, I have told you before and I have made up my mind. The only girl I want to marry and spend the rest of my life with is Ujunwa. Ujunwa or no one else.
Over my dead body, will that your Ujunwa come into this compound? Listen, if it means me marrying that girl for you, I will go there, go to her father's house and marry.
Mama, you won't do that. Mama, you won't do that. Because I'm the one that is going to spend the rest of my life with her. Mama, say, listen, if you like that girl so much, marry her or make her your daughter. What is it?
What do you see in this Uju? This girl I am talking about is beautiful. She's dirty. She's not educated. She's not beautiful. Hey! Leave me alone. Leave me alone. It's not better she hears it so that she will go away. Let her hear it. Is it not better for you so that you don't need to do more explanation? It's better. Everything so that she will know that she's not needed in this house.
Peter, you don't know what you have done for me. Honestly, I can't remember the last time anybody ever showed me care like this. You gave me drink, you entertained me, you even gave... This money you gave to me, is it not too much? Eh?
Jindu, you're my friend. You can do the same thing for me, okay? Listen, see, forget about all those trash, wipe your tears, forget about it, okay? I know how hard things are these days. Just put yourself together, that's all.
Peter, you will not understand. You will not understand what these people have put me through. People have mortgaged my life for. I sacrificed everything. Gave up my future so that they will be comfortable. My own siblings. What did I get in return? They turned me to a mere houseboy. A gets man in my own brother's house. My kid brother's house.
Jindu.
Hey.
Jindu. Thank God we've seen each other now, okay? This is not the time to wallow in self-pity. This is the time for you to gather up your pieces and become who you want to be. I can't do it for you. Only you can do it for yourself.
Okay, I understand. Thank you. I'll try.
That number I give to you.
Yes.
Come with it. I want you to come to the city. I can't afford to see my old school friend wallowing in this village. Come to the city. I'm not promising you much, but I want you to come to the city. When you come, they will start from somewhere. At least start to clean you up, then get you a nice job. Gradually, things will start turning around for good. Okay?
Peter, thank you very much.
It's okay, my brother. It's okay, my brother.
Thank you
so much. It's okay. Let me run along now. Don't forget, call me, okay?
I will. I'll call you.
Dindu, my mom. Don't worry.
I have no other hope, and I promise, Papa, I will be there for you, for better, for worse. I have no other hope, and I promised, Papa and you, that I'll be there for you, for better, for worse.
God, what did I just do? How? You really like my mother. It was very wrong. Very wrong of me. I'm sorry. Sorry for doing that. God, please forgive me. I did wrong. I have no right to yell at her. She has every right to be angry. Okay. Let me go and see Uju. Let me face her. Yeah, I need to tell her what
happened. I called us to update us as a family what my decisions are from now henceforth. I met an old schoolmate of mine in the university, and he has invited me to the city. He promised to help me get a job. So I want to officially tell us that I'll be going to the city. Can let me pursue my life.
Go where, Jindo?
Mama, to the city.
City? Is it the money you did not make in this village? And you think you can make it in the city? Huh? Where there is full of competition. Huh? Jindo, listen. City is meant for strong, determined, and serious-minded people. Not for lazy men like you. Men, it's not meant for you, so don't go there.
Mama, let me clear you. One name. If you ask me, I'm not trying to talk you down going to the city or not going to the city. But what you think of city is not the way it is. City life, maybe you think once you get to the city, maybe you see a tree, money will be filled, you just pluck. Or if you're walking on the road, you see money. It's not easy. City life is not like that. So me, I will advise, since you're not lacking anything here, at least we cater for you, we give you money, we make sure you lack nothing. Why not stay here? Why are you going to the city? Stay here and look after our projects. And if you leave now, who will take care of Mama? No, who will look after the house? Who will look after the landed properties we have here? What are you going to the city to do?
Jindo, it is not a good idea. I didn't want to go on a city. You had in a city. I know that is how you're seeing it. But if you will agree with me, stay back here. Take care of my project. Huh? Look after Mama, look after things. Like you are the only one who lives here when we leave. If it is monthly salary, Ekene and I will put heads together and be paying you.
Which we are paying. It's just to add few figures on the amount we already given.
Stay here, concentrate and focus.
Or if his wife, we're even planning it at your back. You don't know. We're already planning on how to get you a wife. If he's getting you a wife, we will do what?
What's going on? What? Don't talk when I'm talking. I'm your senior brother. What is it, sir? For a very long time, I have been serving and putting my life down for every one of you. You, everybody in this family. I have stooped so low, I put myself under. You people have stepped on me to come up. Now it is time to talk about myself, Jindo. And everybody is talking about you, and what you're going to get in. Nonsense! Enough of it, let it stop! Huh? I'm talking about myself! Now I want to seek for my own survivor! Shut up, don't talk when I'm talking! What is it? I have put myself down. You people have come up. Let me tell you in case you have forgotten. I have fulfilled Papa's death wish. And from now henceforth, whether you like it or not, I am going to the city to fend for myself. What I call you people for is bye-bye, and that's it. And henceforth, it is now me and myself alone. I am going to the city to seek for my own survivor. You hear me? I have told you, don't talk when I'm talking. Now, Budala. You hear me?
If you leave this house, don't bother coming back home. Don't bother coming back.
Listen to your brother, so they know more than you.
Ekene, why are you wasting your saliva? This is not the first time he's doing a thing like this. My brother, what we should be discussing now is what we are going to drink to marry. Huh? Yeah, Martha
wants to go to the city. You don't want to visit.
Leave me alone.
Come on.
Leave me alone.
Stop.
Leave me alone.
What is it?
See, I don't want to have anything to do with you again. Go back and meet your proposed wife. Okay, I don't want to have anything to do with you anymore. I've told you.
Which wife are you talking about?
See,
wow, which wife?
Oh, okay.
What are you saying?
Really? So when did you intend to tell me about your proposed marriage to Obi? When? Oh, you thought I wasn't going to find out, right? News flash, I'm already aware. And I wish you good luck with your proposed marriage. Leave me alone!
Stop this. Which Obi? Who is Obi? Huh? Is Obi a name of a person or animal? How can I get married to Obi? Listen to me, you know my mother now. You know how difficult she can be. You know she likes to impose things on me, but I told her clearly. I said if it is not Uju, no woman. It is either Uju or no one else. How can I get married to any other woman? You know I love you so much. I can't get married to anybody. It is you I love. Please, believe me now.
So you mean you told her that?
Yes! I told my mother clearly. I told her the only woman I want to spend the rest of my life with is you. I want you to be the mother of my children. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I want to love you to the end of time. Now listen to me, you are the one even wasting time. If you really love me as you claim, let's get married and my mother will learn to love you. She will accept you as daughter-in-law.
So are you proposing?
Yes! I just told you. Just say yes to me, we'll get married and my mother will have no choice but to love you and accept you.
Yes. Yes.
Look at how look at how you stressed me now, eh? You almost broke my heart into...
I will marry you.
Come here.
Jindu.
Yes.
What happened now?
How?
Which one is how? Didn't I tell you to wash this car, that I have an important place I want to go with it? Chidindu!
What is it?
I'm talking to you, you're walking out on me.
Hey!
Are you out of your mind?
Hey!
Huh?
So, because you're talking to me, are you losing it? Is something wrong with you?
Is something wrong with me?
Yes! Is something wrong with you?
I told you to watch this car, you see something wrong with you.
I don't blame you!
You don't blame me?
Yes, if I had not stooped so low, there is no way you would have been able to walk over my head. For you to ask me where I'm going to, I'm walking out on you. You must be crazy.
That I must be crazy?
Yes! It's not your fault.
What's going on here?
I asked him to wash this car, that I have an important place I want to go to. I'm coming now, look at the car. He didn't even wash it. Listen at this compound. I'm going back in a police.
Changing
the moon. Out of my mind.
Why didn't you wash your brother's car?
Okay.
After telling you that he has an important meeting to catch up. Changing them like what now? No, changing do. I'm talking to you. Changing do. Okay, you come back and meet me in this house.
Mama, have you seen it?
No,
Ifugia. Ifugia now.
Are you in there?
I'm a chance now, mother, the yellow one near car. Have you seen it? I told this big head, wash this car. No problem. No problems.
Please.
Omaro, come on, man. Omaro. Okay.
Mata. I just took care of some things, so I decided to come wash off my hands here.
I was looking for you over there. Jindu, I heard everything. Okay? No problem. Okay. It is well. If this is really what you want to do, then you have my full support. I will support you, okay?
Thank you, Mata. You're the only one that understands me in this family. And thank you for all the support and encouragement that you have always given me.
It's nothing. You're welcome. Remember how you defended me and fought for me. You're the only one that stood by me in this family when I came in. Okay? I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
God bless you.
Thank you.
God bless you. See, I know you'll be needing some money, okay? Do you have an account number?
Yes, I do.
Text it to me. So I'll send some money to you. Please, if you ever need anything, do not hesitate to call me, okay? Send me a message and I'll call you back if you can't call, alright?
Thank you so much.
It's nothing, Brother Jindu.
You're not just a wife to me. You're also like a sister to me. For the care and love I appreciate. Thank you so much.
It's okay. It's okay. So please, keep in touch,
I will.
Keep in touch.
Thank you.
Please, I have to go now.
I understand.
For my husband. Take care.
Okay, bye. What is it? Leave me alone. Mama, leave me alone now.
Children.
Leave me alone, Mama. Stop. Leave me alone. Let me go to the city.
I'll not leave you.
Mama, let me go to the city and hustle like my mates. I am tired of this nonsense.
Children.
Yes, Mama.
If you leave here, you will regret it.
Mama, let me regret it. Let me go make mistake and regret it by myself. Is it your regret? But let me ask you, Mama. Tell me, give me one good reason why you don't want me to go to the city. Apart from the fact that you want me to stay at home, pound apple for you, go to the farm, harvest cassava, grind it, go to fry it, then go and sell the garri for you, or go to market on market day to sell produce for you. Mama, are you an enemy of progress? What is it?
Is there anything wrong with that? You pounding apple for me, going to the market to sell the farm produce. Is there anything wrong in doing that? Is there anything wrong in doing that? You are the first son of this family. Someday, those things will become yours. So you have to step back and take care of our properties.
Mama Chidindu, you are doing very well. That is what you're bequeathing for your first son, your first fruit, to pound apple and harvest cassava. That's what you're bequeathing for me. Mama, I am tired of this nonsense. I'm not taking it again. I'm going to the city.
I'm not going anywhere.
Mama,
Mama,
leave me alone.
You are not going anywhere.
Mama, leave me alone.
I'm not going anywhere.
Mama, leave me alone. It's getting late.
Let those guys inside.
Mama, leave me alone. Oh. Mama, leave me alone. Mama, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I did not put you. Call them.
My master. Take them to come here.
Mama.
Don't injure me, don't injure me. No, wait. Take it. Use it and kill me. So that I will be dead and gone before that stupid Uju girl will enter this compound. And even at that, if I die, I will hunt both of you from the spirit world. So, stop this marriage arrangement, oh!
Mama, I'm suspecting you. You are the one that gave birth to me. I don't know why you want to see my nakedness. Look at me, you are nakeding me, Mama. You want all the girls in this community to see my nakedness. What I am keeping for Uju, you want them to see.
Hey.
Mama, like I told you before, there is nothing on earth you would do that will stop me from marrying Uju. So, as far as I'm concerned, I'm already married to her. So you can't even stop me again. Whether you support me or not, Mama, it has nothing to do with me marrying Uju. It's a must.
In fact, let me kill myself for you. I will kill myself for you. I will kill. You come, Uchenna has put a knife on my neck, oh! He wants to kill me, oh, because of a woman. Ha! Hey!
Mama.
Hey!
Mama, I swear to, if not that you're my mother, I would have called you a witch.
Hey, you have called me a witch already.
Mama, you
have called me a witch already because of a woman. Hey, your mother is
Mama, if you want to die, you know what to do. If you want to die, you know what to do. You should not be putting it on my head. Because you are just creating this drama to stop me from going to where I'm going to. Leave me alone. You know what to do if you want to die.
What do you call drama? Okay. So bad. But you see what? I will kill myself so that my blood will be on your head forever. On the blood, on the head of Uju, on her family, on her ancestors.
Mama,
everything that concerns her, my blood will be on their head.
Mama, say out to Fiakwa. Your blood will not be on my head. I reject it in Jesus' name. I reject it, Mama. What is it? What is it? What has she done to you? Let me read. Mama, listen. Mama, listen. I don't have Chico. Since you want to die, I don't have money for burial. Because if you die now, even if I have money now, I will gather it to go and pay a bride price. I'm not ready for burial. If you die now, I will just bury you like church rats.
Hey! God forbid. God forbid! You bury your mother like a church rat. I'm a church rat. Do I look like a church rat? Okay, Ujuna looks like a church rat. You want to go and marry her. Why they come kitchen body like a church rat? Don't injure me. Don't injure me. Don't play with somebody with a knife. I can change my mind and cut your head.
Mama, leave me alone.
Let me kill myself then.
Mama, leave me alone. No.
Let me kill myself.
Mama, leave me alone.
Let me kill myself. Hey!
I beg, I dey go number 15 Raymond Street.
Enter na go now. But if I
no, they say no fan now. How much you go take?
Who told that? If fan na 500, mo dey go enter.
No, I beg. 500 too much. Make I give you 3.
Okay, that place too far.
How much you go take? Now 300 now I get. But you told me that the place is far. Eh? Just now you picked me and now you are stopping here. You're saying that we have gotten there.
Which told? Okay, don't reach where you talk now. Okay, give me my money. I'll see you talk.
I'm not going to pay, my brother.
This man, come and give me my money. Where you want to go? Eh? Give me my money now.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, give me money. No, hold on.
This you are doing is equal to armed robbery. It's tantamount to armed robbery.
Okay, give me.
Alright, take.
Give me. Yeah, they talk another thing.
After you people say our country is bad, you're causing to. You're
okay, they go.
Can you imagine?
Safe journey, my children. Drive safe.
I will, Mama. I will. I'll be going now. I'm not going to stay long. You know, Jindo is no longer here. So I need to come back to inspect the site myself. But I really like you to look out for someone that will be helping you with the house chores, huh?
I will, Mom.
Isn't them? Alright, honey, let's go.
Okay, Mama, please take care of yourself.
And you too,
I'll
my
miss
daughter.
you.
I miss you too. No, see, my God will bless your marriage with children.
Amen.
I did not look for children in my husband's house, so yours will be the same.
Amen.
You know what?
Amen. Thank you.
Yeah, Mama.
Okay, bye bye.
Are you talking to me? The gate is open. Go and lock it. I don't have water in my mouth. I should have water. Can you hear me? I should have locked it. I'm going to lock the gate. No. The gate is open. That lock, why are you going? Hey! Hey! I can Hey! Yeah.
See, I think this powder is okay like this one.
Yes, it's okay, ma.
What about the eyebrow? What am I going to do about it?
Your eyebrow look natural.
No, I beg you. You have to make it slimmer, like slim.
No,
what do you?
like this.
So how is the newest bride
to
be doing? My sister, see me now. As you can see. What do you think about this makeup? Is it not okay?
You're looking extraordinarily beautiful today.
It's that one coming now. Minister on a very good day, no fine. What are you saying? I've always been a
Well, today it's extraordinary.
Leave that thing. Fine girl. Please, can you help me with my phone? Let me check up on Uchenna just to be sure that everything is okay there.
Patience. It's just a matter of time and everything will be fine.
Yeah. See, I beg. What lip should I go with? What color? My lips, should I do red?
No, I think you're putting on red. You should go
okay,
with nude.
My beat so much, Abi.
Yeah.
Nude. I beg, do you have nude lipstick, Abi? Just like skin color.
Yes, ma'am.
See, I beg, give me my phone. Let me call him to be sure that everything is okay. You know his mother. You cannot be like, after all this makeup now, consider no husband. I beg, get me the phone.
No. Be patient.
Let me double check.
Everything will be fine. Just calm down. I know it.
I beg, give me the phone, no best. Yes. Okay. I know what I'm saying. Hey, give me the lipstick now. You said nude, Abi. Or maybe lip gloss. I think lip gloss is fine. Okay? Thank you. Yeah, that's okay. What about the girl now, the woman? Oh
my God, let me check.
Are you serious? I bet the girl should be ready by now.
Hey! Uche.
The big day has come.
The long-awaited day is here. What is
Today's gonna be my holiday.
Where are the other people now? Your mother and the rest of the people. By now, we are supposed to be at Uju's house. You know, there's no time. Oh, God, wow.
Yes, I think...
Monica, are you not going with us to get your son's wife?
Are you not part of the Omunna? Escort him to go and bring his wife.
Ewo, you shouldn't be saying this. Mabiko bamba. You have to go inside and get ready. What could be more important to you again than your first and only son's traditional marriage? Today. Mbamba mama. Okereke nwanyi nka di kwantenjo.
Amechi. Okereke nwoke. I don't want to go. Will you force me? Or will you, better still, bundle me into the vehicle you're going to go with? I don't want to go. I am not interested. Your friend here has learned to disrespect his mother. He has grown so big to challenge his mother. Let him go ahead.
This is unfair. This is your son.
Okay, who made you judge?
What is the problem now? It's no signal. My wife, yeah, come on the television for me. There's a program that I want to watch. What are you doing in my sitting room? Watching my television? Eh? Do you have any idea what this is? This is plasma TV. Smart TV. It's not black and white TV. Nah. This is plasma. And you man away. I don't know. Have you gone crazy? What has come over you? You! All of you! Thank God those two have gone. Oh Jesus! Thank you, Lord! Thank you, Jehovah! I know you will not shame me. Thank you! At least now I can have privacy in my house. I need space! Jesus! I need space! Is anyone stopping you? Go ahead and enjoy your privacy. Maybe no. Maybe no. Well, that can only work if you go in there and pick your little things and go to the gate man's house. At least Jindu is no longer here. Let me see if I can enjoy my home. Let me have space. No. Alana, you are mad. Oh, gate man's house. In my son's house. Eh? Alana, do you know how I suffered? Do you know how I suffered to make him who he is today? To make him the better man you see in him. That you are enjoying with everything that he has. Do you know how much I suffered? Shut up! Oh. Do you know how much I suffered? How I toiled night and day? Bothered to pay school fees. Starved to feed my children. Do you know? Easy. You're shouting. Take a look at this environment. You know that we don't need noise. My neighbors will gather. They don't know me to be that kind of woman. Please. I would like you to gladly go in there, pick your things. Because Amanda, if I go in and come out and see you here, just blow and go to the girl's house peacefully. You are a foolish girl. You are a foolish girl. Oh, you think you can come here and command me just because my son married you? Hey! Ekene. Hey! Mama, I said don't shout.
Yes! Your plans will not work, Mama. You think you will tell me I am not going, then I will stop. Mama, I will still go there and bring her home. Mama, listen, you cannot frustrate me. You cannot frustrate me, Mama. See, you see me? I am powerful than my father. That was how you frustrated my father. You killed him before his time. But you cannot kill me, Mama. You cannot kill me.
Uchenna, I am not going. Yafubaki, I will not go. Even if God comes down from heaven to force me, I will not go. You disobeyed me and you will pay for it.
Yes, and I will not beg you. I will not beg you, Mama. Don't go. You go, you don't go. Don't go. I will go there. I will bring my wife. Thank God my friends are here. And my uncles, they are coming with me. They are already on their way to go there and bring my wife. Don't go, Mama. Don't go. We will go there. Marry my wife. Bring her back to my father's house. This is my father's house. This is my house. This is my inheritance. I will impregnate her here. I will give her belay. I will impregnate this girl. She will Born children. Children from mama. In your parents before you see it. You will see it.
Monica.
Betia.
Monica. Let us not wash our dirty linen outside. Please. I know this kind of situation. Uju is a very good girl.
Take her, marry her, or give her. Better still give her to your son.
Mama, you will want her. You will want her. I am the one that is getting married to her, not you. Not you, Mama. I want to marry her. She's my happiness. Mama, listen. Mama, are you a question? Are you a question? Why?
Monica, keep quiet. You will regret this, Betsy. You will regret it.
See, Peter, let me tell you something. With this kind of meal today, I promise you, I will never eat out throughout my stay in this house.
Jindu. Anyway, talking about your stay in this house, I discussed with my wife and she succumbed to it. She agreed that you can stay here, so you're lucky.
Yes! Yes!
Thank you. But there's a little problem. What is it? See, that aspect of your job, I am not be able to lay my hands on good job for you. But meanwhile, I am still searching for you.
No, Peter, hold on, let me tell you. As for that job,
yes,
I hope you're not looking for corporate. Peter, I can do anything, any job at all, provided I'm getting small. Please.
Listen, very soon, and something good will happen. Meanwhile, I am still searching for you. I'm your friend.
Just get me anything.
Don't worry. I'll get you a good job, okay?
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Auntie, you look beautiful. Auntie, don't worry. Don't come here.
Oh, wow. Would you want to wear? I know, welcome. Where are your things? They're inside. Let me call them. Uncle! Oh, wow. Uche, my friend.
Welcome.
How are you? Please get our wife for us because I had her alcohol.
Isn't it? What is it? What is it?
Dear Lord! Oh my God!
Today is the D-Day. And they say, he who findeth a wife,
findeth a good thing.
And they manujungwa. There's a bomb. Tata, because. Oh, dear boy.
What happened here today? Why is my mother outside crying?
Oh, she told you.
Oh yes, she told me. What's the meaning of that? Now listen and listen very, very good. This should be the last time you will ever talk to my mother in such manner. That woman went through a lot for me to make me who I am today. If you must know, she borrowed for me. She starved for me. She sold her only wrapper to make sure I go to school.
What about me? Ekene? What shift to go? Shift to go? What about me, Ekene? What about me? I was there for you when you had nothing. Nothing, Ekene. I paid your fees back in school days. I fed you. I gave you pocket money occasionally. Occasionally, oh! I gave you pocket money. She's your mother, she owes you that. It's not that she did you any favor. I am the one you should be grateful to. Because I stood by you emotionally, mentally, and otherwise. I was there for you. So you owe me everything, okay?
You are very silly to say that. So because you did all of that, that should give you the privilege to talk to my mother anyhow.
Excuse me.
I'm talking to you. They don't walk out when I'm talking. You're out of your mind. This should be the last time you try it.
Okay. I don't want to be angry.
Silly. Occasionally you. Nonsense. Try it again.
Oh my god! I'm super excited.
Ujunwa has never looked this handsome.
Oh my god, my chest! I'm so happy
for you.
Did you notice that his mother didn't come with him?
Who cares? The most important thing is you're getting married, my friend!
I'm getting married!
Yes!
Oh my god! Yes! Let's do it!
Yeah, it doesn't matter whether she shows up or not.
Okay.
Let's
do it!
I'm sorry.
Just how much I meant to you. I cannot imagine being in a second place in your life.
You were never a second place in my life. You are all I want and even more.
Your mother is... I'm sorry. That's just how I feel.
I'm sorry I made you feel that way. You know I love you. I am grateful for all you've done for me.
See, the thing is, I think Mama should go. You know, I think Mama should go back. Baby, I mean, if you understand what I'm saying, she should go back to her house. She should go to her husband's place.
Baby, Mama, it's not a problem.
I know, I'm not saying she's much of a problem. But she has a house. We can always visit her once in a while. It's not a problem.
Seriously, I won't lie.
Baby, I just want us.
It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. I can't tell my mother to go. But then I will see what I can do. But seriously, it's going to be difficult.
Baby, I just want you and I.
If I'm on you
Baby, are you going to do that for me?
I will see what I can do.
By that you mean yes?
I will see what I can do. Just that I want you to take it easy. Take it easy on her.
Maybe, but I try, you know, I try. She said sometimes she gets on my nerves. I try.
My friend, thank God for Ujunwa's life. Who will ever think that the marriage will hold? After everything Uchenna's mother did, just to make sure that Ujunwa did not get married to her son.
My
Uchenna.
friend, this is true love. After what his mother did to end their relationship. Yes. But yet, Uchenna kept his promise to Ujunwa.
My friend, Uchenna is a man full of integrity and principle. He's worthy to be loved.
I wish every man could be like you, my sister.
My heart is bleeding. My heart is broken.
Jindu! Yes. What are you doing? I'm just washing my car. No, I'm not washing it. I'm just cleaning it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. No. It's really nothing. In my house, I clean for my siblings. It's nothing. Trust me. It's not my friend. Don't do this to me, please.
Baby,
I don't like
he's
it.
not complaining. Allow him to wash the car. Come on, let him wash it. Let him be useful.
Where's Ahmed?
Ahmed is cleaning the kitchen. Allow him wash the car now.
Alright, no problem. Take this. Pocket change. Buy anything for yourself. You might be hungry.
So, Jane, you just open the gate.
Again? Gate? It's nothing, Peter. Don't worry. Let me just
open the gate. Allow him open the gate now. Ahmed is cleaning the kitchen.
I will do it, Peter. Come, let's go. You people shouldn't fight because of me. Now, it's not now. Open the gate. I don't like that. I don't like this.
Do it.
My heart is bleeding. My heart is broken. I sacrifice all for you. I sacrifice everything. Oh my God.
Is it my cup that this girl is using to brush her teeth? You smelly teeth! What are you doing with my cup? May thunder strike you this morning! Have I not warned you to stay away from everything that belongs to me? Huh? I'm sorry. Stop your bag, you idiot! May somebody kill you! And no be no fear. Easy! Obrezi see again when they tea in my cup. Stay away from my things, else I'll kill you in this house. And
son, you are awake already.
Yes, Mama. Mama, I want us to talk. There's no problem. So back uncle. Mama, if I knows Erika. The thing is, you know, as a mother, I know you want the best for me. So I'm pleading, okay? I will appreciate if you can go back to Papa's house and stay there. It's not that I'm telling you to leave entirely, but what I mean is, you see, my wife is no longer comfortable. It's not really my wife. My name Agono, if it's possible. And anytime you want to do medical checkup, I'll always come there, pick you to the hospital. After that, I'll drop you, or anytime you want to even come and visit us, you can always come. But coming here to live with us won't be that possible again. Please, you can. I'm not asking you to. I can't possibly ask my mother to go. Just if you can stay at Papa's house for now.
I've heard you, Ekene.
not that I'm telling you to leave. It's to leave, but to come back. I'm coming back.
Is this Ekene or another version of him? Hey!
Mama!
I don't understand.
Why don't you like peace? Huh? Why is it that whenever I'm happy, you are sad? No, Mama, tell me in one sentence, what did my wife do to you this morning to treat her like this? To behave like this to her? This is wickedness. Tell me, Mama, why?
Get out! Get inside. You are doing something. Okay? So get back to whatever nonsense you are doing inside. And I can continue with my worship.
Mama, listen. Mama, listen to me. I don't want to warn you, but I want to tell you. In as much as I'm married to her, she's my wife. She's a member of this family. So treat her like one, Mama. Treat her like one.
She is not and can never be a member of this family. Yeah? In your best interest, go home before you become curse. Because if you continue staying here, I will kill you.
Mama, you lied! You lied! She's not going anywhere! Mama, she is not going anywhere. If anybody will leave, it is you that will leave. Yes! What is it, Mama? Huh? What did you do to you? What did you do to you, Mama? Tell me!
Let's go inside, Biko.
Mama, don't ever touch her again, no. Don't ever touch her again.
If I touch her, what will you do? If I touch her, what will you do?
Biko, let's go inside, Biko.
What happened to Mama?
Stay away from everything that belongs to me. This house and its content, everything in this house belongs to me.
It's a lie! You lied, Mama. You lied! My late father told me you didn't bring anything to this house. He married you with nothing. You brought only one apart. And Mama, listen, if you are leaving this house, you will go with only that one apart. This house is my inheritance. It belongs to me and my wife.
So let me. He go. Is it because of you talking to me like that? Is it because a woman is talking to me like that? Is it because of man?
Mama!
Baby, look at me now.
Ready! Combat ready. Woman rapper. Go and continue! Deceiving yourself. You would have touched me now and got here. Uncle Jinti, okay, man. I would have boxed you, give you leg and head. Okay, woman rapper. Go and continue. And I call baby, baby,
Ekene, it is too late. Go in and sleep. You have been studying all day.
Mama, you know I have exams to take, so I just have to study so hard. Go and sleep. I'll be fine.
My son, you will go back to school to join your mates soon. I am working towards that. I have been able to get almost 6 bags of garri.
Huh?
And I want to make it up to 8 or 9 bags. So that after you settled your bills in school, we will have some money to send to your younger brother Ugonna.
Mama, you're stressing yourself too much and it's affecting you. 6 bags of Gary. Just now you came back.
I want to make it up to 8 or 9.
Mama, take it easy. I don't want anything to happen to you now. You're the only one that we have here.
Ekene.
Mama?
I will rest only when I see you and your brothers succeeding. Don't worry about me. I am used to it by now. So, let's go inside. I was in Echiguba. Ozugo. Echiguba Zekaiba.
Mama, you're stressing yourself too much. It's not good.
I hear.
Mama, come, can you make 6 bags of Gary? Mama, you're getting old, bro.
Mama, Mama, this one you're sleeping. Didn't you sleep last night?
My dear, I slept very late. All my body ache. I think I may be sick.
Mama, the way you are going with all this thing, you have to take it easy. Because you are going to break down.
Ukamaka, what do you want me to do? I have 2 sons in the university. Ekene is in his final year. He's preparing for exams and his project. All this on me. Ofaka soso. Tina hamugo. Tima dizi. Onye genyere maka.
Madam, good afternoon.
Customer ngba.
Yeah, how much is your Gary?
Penta is 1.5, but half penta out is 750.
This one?
This one is 1,002. Half penta is 600 now.
Okay, give me this one.
Okay, no problem.
Customer, sorry.
What is good? All right. Bye bye.
Mama, you really have to take good care of yourself. Else, someone else is going to reap the fruit of your labor.
God forbid. God forbid. For this, God forbid. I will not labor for another to harvest, and I shall not build for another to inhabit. In the name of Jesus Christ.
Amen, Mama. But at least take our time, okay? God cannot be mocked.
Not at all. God cannot be mocked.
Mama?
Customer.
Customer.
Mama, why you sleep? Don't sleep again. Mama, you don't Sorry. I'm telling you when you know they sleep.
Hey, my leg,
Sorry,
sorry. My leg, I can't mama. Ugonna ya titendo wamo. My leg.
You're still busy with this thing. I want to go and see Chima. I'll be right back very soon. That reminds me, Mama, how is your leg? How are you feeling now?
I am getting better. The pain is subsiding gradually.
Okay, don't worry. You'll be fine. Alright? As Jinju said, Jinju said that very soon you will even forget the fact that you had an accident. Trust me, everything is going to be fine. Mama, where is Jinju? You're not supposed to be doing this all alone.
I'm not supposed to do it all alone. What stopped yourself from helping me? Anyway, Jindu, your brother stepped out. He went out to get fresh food for the goats.
Alright. Mama, you know I'll be going back to school tomorrow. I don't know if you've made up the money you promised to give to me.
Oh, my son. I didn't realize much money from the sales of Dikeh. I don't have plenty cassava. Like you can see now, it's very little that I have here. But don't worry. Like I said, I don't have plenty cassava now. By next week, I'll realize much money after the sales of Dikeh, because I'll have plenty cassava. Then I'll give your elder brother children to bring the money for you in school. Okay? Don't worry.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mama. You're really trying for us. So. Mama, my God will bless you. God bless you too. For every good thing that you've been taking care of us. God will definitely bless you.
And my God bless all of you, so that at my old age, you and your brothers will take good care of me. Love you. Or you're going to Chima's place, hurry up so that you'll be back.
Mama, when I graduate from school and find a good job, I'll take good care of you. You will not get to suffer all this again. Alright? I'll take you to overseas. It's okay. Let me pray for you, Mama. God will keep you alive so that you will see the beautiful girls that will get married to and our children. Thank you. And be careful, right? Please be careful.
My leg! Ah! Ay! 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 Ah! One more! Two more! One more! I wish my children, that's home they would have helped me. Oh. Mama.
Jindu, let's take Mama to the hospital. You can see she's seriously in pain.
I am fine. I will be fine. Don't worry about me. It's just a dislocation.
Mama. Mama, this is not just a dislocation, Mama. Remember you had an accident on the same leg. Membiko, please just allow us to take you to the hospital.
Chindo, there is no money for hospital bills. There is no money. How is Ugonna, my son? How is he doing in school?
Mama, Ugonna is fine. But your head is what we are talking about now.
Hey, stop! Stop!
That hurts. Why would he hit me like that?
And I don't pay stop. Why am I hitting you like that? I'm sorry. Next time, don't do it again.
Your health is more important.
I'm sorry.
Day in, day out, I was busy frying Gary, carrying bags of Gary on my head to make sure you children go to school like others. Again, you walked me out of your house. I will go. 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 I will go again. I will go. I will go. I will leave your house and go. I will go.
No, you wait and let me talk. My friend, stop. What's your problem? Are you shouting at me? Are you out of your mind?
I am not shouting at you, Ekene. I am only trying to point out your mistakes to you. What has that woman done to you and your wife to have treated her this way?
What? I have told you, leave my wife out of this. My wife is not the cause of anything. Have I not tried? For more than 6 years, Mama has been staying with me. I've been taking care of Mama. So what wrong did I do for me to tell her to go back to Papa's house? Is there anything wrong with that?
Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten all that she went through because of us? Is this the way to pay her back?
My friend, shut up and stop talking nonsense also.
For Christ's sakes, that house is big enough to contain more than 10 people. Listen, let me tell you. For you to think it's normal to chase our mother out of your house, that means you are not normal. That means you're not thinking. You're not thinking straight. No, there is absolutely nothing to say.
Ugonna hung the call. Okay, Ugonna has grown wings, eh? Okay.
Babe, what is it? Why are you shouting?
Ekene had the guts to throw my mother, our mother, out of his house. As if I don't own a house. I consider that a slap on my face.
Why? Is Mama okay? Baby!
Shema, you look tired and worn out. You must have had a rough day.
Yes, I'm very tired. Take this bag. Here's what I'll use for dinner tonight. There's cocoyam in there. Wash it, peel it, cook it and pound it. Arrange everything I'll use to cook. When I'm well rested, I'll cook myself. Okay. You can go. What's your name? Jindo. Yes. Give me water to drink.
You want it cold or room temperature?
Cold water, obviously. What is wrong with you?
Alright, I'll get some. Sorry.
Quickly. What is wrong with this one, sir? Jindo, the water.
I'm coming. I'm watching the glass now.
Your dirty hands.
It worked for me. I told you, the moment you drive them out of your matrimonial home, you will have peace and nothing to worry about.
Sister, you are right. Hey! I have peace now. Ever since I drove that woman out of my compound, Jesus Christ, I feel at home. I never believed I would be able to drive her out. Hey! You know, I was becoming so uncomfortable knowing that I've not been able to give my husband a child after years of marriage. But now that she's gone.
I'm glad you listened to me. Now, that's step 1. Step 2. You have to make sure that Ekene cut ties with
anyone that is going to remind him that he's childless.
Damn!
You friend. You are a real G girl. Thank you. I mean, a friend in need is a friend indeed. So me now is, how am I going to achieve that one? Truth. Tell him the black truth. Which one is black truth?
Jindu.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm just helping to tidy up the house, you know. Just being useful. Nothing.
No. This is not why you are here. You did not leave the village to this place and start doing house chores for my family. No!
See, Peter, don't misunderstand it. Alright? I'm just trying to be helpful. I mean, your home is my home too.
Jindu, this is not why you are here. You're my friend, you're my guy. Stop this house help stuff. I don't like it. Please.
Oh, okay, alright. If that will make you happy, I'll stop.
I insist.
You smile a little bit now.
I don't like what you do.
It's okay.
You'll
be coming down, Seth, now.
I feel like I'm punishing you in my own house.
No, you're not.
This is your home.
It's okay.
Listen.
I heard everything! Peter, I heard everything! So that was what he was telling you, eh? Why shouldn't he help in the house? I mean, why should he not help in the house? Peter, we clothe him, we feed him, you buy him toiletries, out to top it all, you give him pocket money! If he's not going to help in the house, then he should get out!
Choma! I don't want to believe this rubbish coming from your mouth. Even since the last time I tried to break into this house, domestic stuff, you turned it down!
Oh, please!
You see, you don't want anybody in this house, just you and I. Now you will turn my friend, my roommates, to your house help, do your house chores. Listen, he's my friend. Respect that relationship, okay?
Peter, this is different. This is very different. Let me tell you something. If your friend Jimmy does not want to work in this house, then he should leave.
Really?
Yes! Ask him to leave. It's that simple. Send him out. Because he won't be in my house and eat my food and use my practice and will not want to help out. Yes! If he doesn't want to help, ask him to leave. Excuse me.
No!
Peter! You want to slap me? You want to slap me? Try it! Try it, Peter! Peter, try it! Rubbish! Rubbish!
I know somebody is already missing me. Anyways, it's good to miss me. It's good to miss me. Now I'm going for good.
I know.
So don't miss me too much. Now listen to me. Make sure you rest very well. Don't allow anybody, anything to stress you. I don't want to come back and see you looking so haggard.
Okay, I'll try.
Take care of yourself.
I will, my love. And you, my baby, you have to make sure that you call me at least 2 times in a day. Did you hear me?
Consider it done. 100%.
Uchendu, where do you think you're going? That thing.
Mama is shocking. Hey, Mama. You remember when I told you that your son been calling names, calling me I'm useless, I'm this, I'm that. That one day, just very soon, I'll make money. Come back to this village, buy cars, build houses, and give so many people shocking.
Yes, sir.
The time has come. Your son is already a big man.
Yes, sir.
You see my lovely wife here, Junior. My lovely wife's uncle that works with oil and gas. Worry. Just got me a job. Mama, not just anyhow job. Big job, and very soon I'll be a director. Mama, when I be a director, I'll make good money. I'll come back to this village and give some people shock.
Yes, sir.
I'll make big money, come back to this village and shock everybody.
Yes, sir.
And you never told me so that I can pray about it.
I've already prayed. I don't need the prayers, Mama. Ha! I don't need it. I've already prayed.
But Mama, it's not late.
Prayers.
You can still say your prayers. It's not late.
Biko, pray. You know my enemies can go at any length to harm you, at least to harm me. Because anything that touches you, touches me.
Mama, you can still pray. Oh, it's not late.
Okay. Yeah, Mama, pray, let me go.
Biko, be careful. Oh? Beware of wolves in sheep clothing. Because it's not everyone that loves you. Love you the way they claim it. Eh? I pray for you today. God will guide and protect you from every evil and witchcraft activities of the enemy.
Amen.
Eh! Josina, please don't pollute my prayers. The prayer I am praying to Almighty God, don't pollute it. Be careful. Just make sure you and your uncle have good intentions towards my son. Else, I will pray to the God that answered by fire, the consuming fire. He will consume all of you. You and your parents, your family will never know peace. Your parents in their grave will be turning in pain and anguish because of the wrath of God that will fall them in Jesus' name.
Where is this? Mama, what is it? Why do you derive joy making hurting my wife? Causing problem? Instead of you to be apologizing and begging me to forgive you for everything you've done to me, so that when I come back, I'll give you small things. You'll see getting me angry, bringing problems.
I only pray for my enemies.
I don't.
They said pray for your enemies. What did I do wrong?
Mama, stop.
Who asked for your opinion?
Mama, don't worry. I will shock you people. Very soon, I'll be back.
They said pray for your enemies, and I was only praying for my enemies. Hello? Brother Jindu. Good afternoon. I'm fine. How are you doing? Everybody's fine. It's just that I miss you so much. Yes. How is everything over there? Are you fine? Are you sure? Okay, do you need money? Do you need something? Anything at all? Yes. Mama is fine. I spoke with her. She's fine. Just that I'm so worried about you. Please. If things are not going well with you, come back home. Be cool. Please. Yes. We are fine. Okay, please. Text me if you need anything, okay? I have to go. Yes. Bye-bye. I'll call you.
Yeah, I'm on my way. Okay, hold on a sec. Iron these. They're my husband's and my work clothes. And please do it perfectly. No mistakes.
I will.
Yeah. Okay, Chindu, help me buckle my sandals. I'm going out. Hello? No, sorry. One of my husband's boys in the house. You know, there are plenty. I'm coming. Oh my goodness, Jindu! My dress! What have you done to my dress?
Shoma, I'm really sorry. It's a terrible mistake. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Jindu, you're a fool. You're an idiot. An imbecile, Jindu. My dress? Eh? Oh, you think I do not know? You think I do not know? So because I asked you to buckle my sandals, Dindo, you had to ruin my dress!
Shuma, no.
You are such an evil soul!
Shuma, I'm sorry. It was just a great mistake. But why would I want to ruin your dress?
Why wouldn't you want to ruin my dress when you're such an evil person? Do you know, in your miserable life, you would never, read my lips, never be able to afford a dress like this. Never! Eh? It is not you I blame now. I blame my husband, Peter, for bringing anything he finds on the street into our home. Eh? You're so foolish. Are you crying? Like, are those crocodile tears for me? Jindo, you should know me by now. This doesn't work on me. It doesn't work on me. You should do this for my husband, Peter. He's the one that can buy such rubbish. Fake tears. Look at you. You're such a loser. A fool. I'm going out. If you like, burn all the clothes I gave to you. Rubbish.
And I promise, Papa, I will be there for you.
How are you?
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Nah, Madison. I can see you're coming from the farm.
Yes, Mom. How is the family?
Fine, Mom.
Nah, Madison. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Ma. Mama, sorry, I've not been able to come and see you since you returned.
It is okay, it is okay. You are busy, that is why. It's like you are going out.
Yes, no, I just want to walk down the road. Hey, Mama, I'm glad you came back home. To take care of your late husband's house. Because since you've been away, that place has been isolation. And it's been, what's her name, Ngozi, that been the one cutting down all the plantains and selling off your oranges. Ha! Thank God you're back, Mama.
I thank God I am back to take care of my farm myself.
Yes, Mama, it's good. That's good. I have someone that is interested in buying. If you're ready to sell your orange and the avocados.
Please bring them.
I'll bring them for you.
Bring them. I will
them.
sell. I'm ready.
I'll do that.
Because I'm back now to take care of my farm.
Okay, Mama, so bad.
What to say to me?
Ekene.
No. My children are fine. I'm trying to press him.
Okay. Okay, Mama, I will bring them like I told you.
Yes,
please. All right, Ma.
I went all the way to Onisha to go and buy. Hey! Hey! They go do potty. Look at the potty she's cooking in the name of soup. Rubbish, Mama. Hey, what? Ha! Rubbish, Mama. Ha! Nonsense, Mama. This is my pot of soup, Mama. Shut up! Mama. Point of correction, my pot, my own pot. Mama. Haven't I warned you to stay away from everything that belongs to me? If you touch that pot, I'll kick you. Touch it now, I'll kill you. Mama, this is not fair. Who gave you the wings to fly? If I wing, Mama, what did I do to you? What did I ever do to you, Mama, to deserve this? You now know how it hurts. It's good you're feeling this way. So that you know how it feels when you destroy somebody's hard labor. Me too, what did I ever do to you? I was working tirelessly so hard for my son to become a better person. But what did you do? You destroyed all my efforts. This is the last time you will ever lay that your filthy hands on my belongings again. If you do that, I will kill you. Now! Before I open my eyes and close it back, you have washed this pot back and front and bring it for me to inspect. Eguada, it's okay.
Mama, this is not fair. This is not right.
So this is
not right, Mama. This is not fair.
What is that? What is that?
I hope you enjoy your drink. Sorry, my husband.
Oh, he's not home?
No, he's not at home. As a matter of fact, babe, I called you because I need your advice again.
Okay.
I am getting frustrated. My husband is still very much tied to his mother's apron. Guess where he is now? House.
What do you expect, Adanna? I am not going to continue spoon feeding you. Adanna, you have to wake up. If not, very soon you will be kicked out of this house. You better come up with anything, or you have to come up with a lie.
Like what?
What? Adanna, wake up!
I am awake.
You have to come up with a false accusation. I mean, a false accusation. You can say she's a witch, she's a thief, she's a liar. It worked for me. Find a lie that has an element of truth in it.
Mama, good morning. Mama, Dalu.
Your towel.
Yes, ma'am.
Enjoy your bath. Oh, bath well. Oh, ma'am.
Come on.
Babe, what are you doing?
I'm trying to take button up.
I know what you're looking for.
Looking in there.
What's the?
I can go for
Babe. Back so early today. Is everything okay?
Yeah, nothing much to do at work. You know, we have to leave this job for the newly employed to get fully used to this job.
Big boy.
What do you expect, brother?
Joe, are you okay?
Jindu.
Yes.
Did you get everything I wrote in that list?
Yes, I did.
Everything?
Yeah.
Choma, did you send my friend Jindu to market to go shopping?
Yes, baby. Same problem. Babe, you know my condition. And the doctor says I need as much rest as I can get, so he had to go.
Peter, listen, it's really nothing, okay? I mean, it's nothing helping a woman who's been like a mother to all of us. It's just something. Anyway, if you guys will excuse me, continue, okay?
No, stop this! Choma, what's wrong with you? Where are your manners? You had the guts to send my friend to the market to go shop for you. Hey, grown up now to go shop for you.
Babe.
And he's my friend. We expect a relationship.
Honey, are you cursing me because of this? Like you're cursing me because of him, that thing. You're cursing me, your wife. Stop it now.
You called my friend that thing. You called my friend that thing? That thing contributed to the money you are enjoying now. During my days in school, he contributed by helping so many assignments. And you sent to the market to go shop for you.
Babe, I don't like what you're doing. Since your friend came into this house, my home has become unbearable for me. Do you know, Peter? I don't care. Eh?
So you are
shouting like that? Eh? Are you the only person in this village? You don't want me to yell, man, I beg you. Ogini! What is it? What is it?
Mama, give me water, please, Mama.
You're sending your mate, or call my name again now. I'm coming, I'm flying that I'm coming. What is it?
Mama, my eyes!
And so? Or I'm walking at the blind.
Mama, no, Mama, there's people inside my eyes.
See what I tell you?
Mama, I can't see.
Mama, making a back like this.
Mama, where are you? Because where are you? Mama, please give me water now. Mama, water.
Your mate, Kine, I go tell you water. Idiot. Come on, never again. I'll that permanently. Okay, sorry.
Mama,
go to the key. Mama, where are you?
Mama,
you're blind. Use this one. Use this one. I want to help you.
Okay. Hey, I should hold it, Mama.
Yes, I know you're blind now. I told you. You're blind now. Come on, help you.
Mama, what do I? Mama, no, Mama, because you help me. Mama, please, Mama.
Ijunwa is a blind girl. Ijunwa is a blind girl. Ijunwa is a blind girl.
Help me to the house now, Mama. Help me to the house, Biko. Mama, give me water.
Jindu, how are you doing?
I'm good. What's up?
I'm cool. I have a bit of information for you that will gladden your heart. Yep.
Spell it.
Okay. Tomorrow you follow me down to driving school and I'll register you.
Oh.
Sure.
Really?
When you're good as a driver, I have some companies I can talk to when time comes and they'll register you, take you in as a driver.
That sounds nice. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Lastly, for your house.
Yeah.
I discussed with a friend of mine, an estate agent, I talked to him to please help me get a low-cost apartment in a nice environment. And he said, no problem. Don't be scared by the payments. I'll take care of that for the first time. Then from there, you know, earning money, you start paying. How does that sound?
Peter! You're the man.
What a friend, so brother.
You're the man.
It's okay. Come on. Can you sing for me?
You're the man, brother.
Come on. Forget about it. Give me some love. Give me some love.
Thank you so much.
Sorry, no problem, brother.
Alright, let me run along.
Alright.
See you later.
It's okay. Oh, that is cheat, right?
Yes.
Let me get up myself.
See you later.
Alright.
Hold your greetings. What are you doing here? Why have you come to see me?
How can you ask me that? I'm here to see my mother. Mama, you are my mother. Why won't I come to see my mother? Besides, this is my father's house. Do you want to chase me away?
Yes, you are right. This is your father's house.
Mama, please. Mama, Rico, no. Mama, it's me, oh. Mama, it's your son. Mama.
I sacrifice all for you. I sacrifice everything. I sacrifice all for you.
I
sacrifice everything.
If I bought one of those, Erika.
Why to Agweke? Why to Agweke? Why to Agweke? Toro, Omeralo. Look at the way you're looking. It's an evidence of how evil you are. Shows how wicked and evil you are.
What have I done to you? What have I done to you, Mama? What have I done to deserve all of these treatments that you have given to me? Mama, you're just like a mother to me, or you're just like my
Hold
mother.
it! Yeah, hold it! I can never be your mother. If it is not Panadol, it is not Panadol! I can never be your mother. You deserve everything that is happening to you because you're a very stubborn girl. Ibu a witch, you are a witch!
Mama, what did I do? What did I do to you? What is my offense, Mama? What is my crime? Is it a crime to love? Is it because I'm in love with your son, Mama?
Yes!
Is it because I'm in love with your son?
Yes!
What else have I done?
It is a very big crime. You brought him nothing but bad luck. Disappointment upon disappointment. Leave us alone. It's a crime to love my son. Leave us alone. Leave his life alone.
I'm not leaving.
Then you will die.
I will not leave.
You will die.
Mama, I will not die. I will not die. I'm not going anywhere. There's nothing anybody can do that can change my love for my husband, okay? I love him. Not even Uchenna. Uchenna cannot change the love that I have for him. I love my husband.
You a witch.
And I'm not leaving this house.
You a witch, oh! Come on, Uchenna has married a witch. A very big one.
I'm not a witch.
I knew it. My instinct can never fail me. But listen, very soon, my God will disgrace you. Mark my word. I get better. I get better. Very soon. Very soon. You.
I've been done enough already, Mama. Are you not tired? Are you not tired?
It's to kill you. I'm not tired. It's to kill you.
Leave me alone.
I'm not tired. How can I be tired? To kill him.
Leave me alone.
Want to enter my house? To defile my house? Want to defile my house? Want to defile my house?
It's all you can do, Mama. Kill me, don't kill me. Just kill me, okay?
Don't come near me. Don't come near me. Witch! Witch! I'm a swine. Don't come near me. I'll kill you.
I want to go to my house. Kill me now! Kill me! Just kill me! Just kill me now! Give me a rest!
You better kill you! What on earth are you doing? My son in the army. Committed an abomination.
No problem. It's all you can do. It's all you can do. It's all you can do, Mama. Keep oppressing me.
Witch.
Peter, I cannot believe this! What has gotten into you? What has it done to you? Because no right thinking man would do what you just did!
Shoma, what is wrong with me helping a friend that is in need?
This is unbelievable, Peter! What is wrong with you? We have bills! Peter, we have bills to pay! I mean, for what I am pregnant! I need to pay for my antenatal! I need to pay for my postnatal! I need to see my parents' money! I need money! We need money, Peter!
And what, Shoma? And what? And what? Kill me? Why can't you stop thinking about yourself all the time? Just think about others for a while. Do you think it's necessary? Do you think life will be like this forever?
Oh, God! Peter, I hate your friend so much. I hate him! I hate him! From the moment he stepped into this house, I knew he was going to be trouble for our marriage. I hate him! I hate him! Peter, I hate him! 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 He should go! He should go!
No, I actually came to bring this and to let you know that I'm going for my driving lesson.
Oh, you're driving lesson?
Yes.
Let me drop you off.
Oh no, Peter, I'll see you later, okay? All right.
I have no other home, and I promise, Papa, I will be there for you.
Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? Your husband has hardly traveled to Warri, and you're already sneaking around, frolicking and flirting with your boyfriends, your lovers. Why not ID?
Mama.
Mama what?
Mama, this is an accusation.
Which accusation? Don't mama me. Where are you coming from? I want my son not to marry you, but he wouldn't listen to me. Listen, don't bring in a bastard child into this house. Or man, they were acceptable. A prostitute is always a prostitute. And when I hear Maronyoshi,
Mama, me,
I don't know.
Mama, I'm not cheating on my husband and you know it.
I don't know anything!
I can never cheat on my husband.
I don't know anything! Oh no, Nanya is in your eyes. Cheat! Akuna! Look at how you're dressed. Look at how you're dressed. Where is your rapper? Where is your papa? Where is your rapper? What a wage. Okay, we're hiding. Nenya. Near the time. Nenya, can you see anybody's face? This is something you left since morning. Opunaga wara. Enwana na hu wara again afia.
Love, what is it? Come. Why are you crying? Come. What is it? Baby, talk to me. What is it?
Honey.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to say this to you.
Just say it. What's the problem?
I don't know how to say this.
My love, talk to me. What is it? Talk to me. Whichever way, just say it. What is it? Baby, don't be like that now. Talk to me. What is the problem?
Honey.
My love, again.
Remember I told you I was going for prayers today.
Yes, you did in your church. The prayer didn't hold anymore.
He held.
So what then happened? Talk to me.
Honey.
I'm here. What
The
happened?
pastor told.
You're beginning to scare me now. What is it now? Talk to me.
Are you sure you want to hear this? Are you sure you can listen to this? Are you sure you
You don't want to talk to me.
I want to talk to you.
Then say something now. Why is it hard for you to say something?
It is hard because it is hard. It is hard. It is hard.
Just talk to me. I'm a Nefa Banoze. Just say it whichever way.
Honey, the pastor told me.
Talk to me. I want on camera.
The pastor told me that your mother has been the one behind our childlessness.
What?
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
No, repete. What did you say now?
Honey, Apo repete. Good.
Wait. The pastor told you my mother is the cause of our childlessness and you believed him.
Why would I believe him? We're talking about the strong man of God. A very, very strong man of God. Ama.
Now listen and listen very, very good. My strong man of God, his ministration, you will stop going to that fellowship. Since it has gotten to the point of calling my own mother fetish.
Honey, during the prophetic hour, and put there close to me. Awesome. He told me that your mother has been the fault, yet has been the one holding us back. He told me that your mother has sacrificed all her unborn grandchildren to her witchcraft coven. Manenia, look at it. Then Ugonna and his wife, they have not been able to conceive. It cannot be a coincidence, it can't be a coincidence, honey. 5 years of marriage, yet nothing to show for it.
And you think my mother is responsible for it?
Oh, who else?
My friend, stop talking nonsense because If forget you and that your pastor, eh? Or come on, my God, that way.
We're not there.
What kind of nonsense accusation is that?
If God is true, man of God,
you see, I was even here telling you sorry, thinking it's something reasonable. That your pastor will come to the gates, to tell you sorry. I
trust my man of God, though. His vision is clear.
I think it's high time you put this woman in her place with you. How long will you tolerate her excesses? I'm sure she's doing all of this to you just because you're keeping calm and allow her maltreating your own husband's house. Even Uchenna, your husband, will not take this nonsense from her.
But she's just like a mother to me.
She's not your mother. No mother would treat her own daughter this way. If she doesn't want to take you as her daughter-in-law, don't take her as your mother-in-law. After all, she doesn't deserve it. Wicked witch.
Oh, come on. Stop it, Ezinne. Stop it. Stop calling my mother-in-law names. All I want in this marriage is peace. I just want a peaceful home.
And she will not give you that. All she knows is hatred, disunity and mischievousness.
Oh, please, come on already. Stop it. Goodness. I won't have you call my mother-in-law names. I won't take that from you.
Oh, would you? Is it me you're talking to like this? So now I'm the bad person, right? It's okay.
Ezinne, no, that's not what I mean. Stop. Wait. Ezinne,
Jindu.
Yes, Peter.
How are you doing today?
Wonderful, I'm good.
I hope you've eaten.
Oh yes, I'm good.
That's nice. I have a surprise for you. Here is your driver's license. I went to the Road Safety Commission to get it for you this afternoon.
Peter. But that was very quick and fast.
Yeah, you can see that again.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I have another surprise for you. Here is 120,000 naira. I want you to use this money to go and pay for that house you saw last time. One for the rents.
Peter, 120,000 naira is too much. Take the house is just 60,000. Take away 60 and give me the balance.
I know. Listen, Jindu, you are a driver. I want you to be comfortable so you can be focused. That's all.
Peter, I'm not trying to argue with you. See, I'm only looking at this within my means. The house that I saw, I've seen one already by the market, and it's 60,000 naira. I don't want to get into problem because when that expires with this 120, I don't know how to renew it.
Okay.
So please.
Okay, you know what? That house by the market, go and pay for that. The remaining 60,000 naira, keep that as your pocket money.
Hey.
Then by the time you start earning your first salary, you can use that first salary to pay your next rent. That's all. What a friend now.
Peter. Peter.
What?
Peter. You know, the same way God called you rock in the Bible, you are my rock. You are a brother in God since you. God bless you. Thank you very much. For what?
What kept you so long?
The traffic was much.
Oh.
So where will you be going to today?
First to the restaurant.
sacrifice all for you. Going in now. I sacrifice everything. Oh my God, I sacrifice all for you. I sacrifice everything. Kandi ranyi nama. Okwanu kanu ndilo mechia. Kafa mechia nufa. Okwanu kangari fotanya. We are family. Please don't deny me the good things of this world. We are family. Please don't deny me the good things of this world. You treat me like nothing. You treat me like a poor dropout. You forgot all I did for you. You forgot all I went through.